Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. So, work's going good. Yeah, this is probably, I was thinking about this earlier, this is probably, like, all in all, one of the easiest, if not the easiest job I've ever had, as well as being the highest paying. This particular area I'm working at it's like right above middle class, so it's not like super rich and it's not, super poor or, in a poverty section, but it's like right above, like I said, middle class. So that particular bracket of demographic, I guess you call it, they tip really well. They really do. So, it's pretty common for me to get $5 and $7 tips for each and every delivery. So that's really good. I was talking to a dude who kind of showed me the ropes. I mean, I just rode with him for a couple deliveries, and he was saying, I told him how like, hey, $100 night at my old store was a really good fucking night. Like anytime you made $100 or more, like you're doing good. And he was like, man, if I haven't made $100, I'm not doing good. Like I'm bitching if I haven't made $100. And I was like, wow. So yeah, it's not uncommon to make $200, even $300 a night in just delivering pizzas. And mind you guys, like we all still get paid. Like I'm at 15.45 or something like that. Whatever. I think it's a little bit above minimum wage, but we still get that. That still comes every 2 weeks. As well as 40. I think it's 42 cents per delivery we make. So they do reimburse you somewhat for your gas. They used to do $1 a delivery, but it's still better than nothing. So I'm not bitching. And then another thing too, like this particular area, like each store has its own area that they deliver to. This area is super easy to drive in. Like I was a little worried because it's kind of downtown. I mean, it's southeast. It's in the southeast. It's in the hippie area, really, which is another cool thing. It's really easy to drive. Like I thought it might be a little bit more of an issue, like with all the traffic and the people and the foot walking. I mean, you do have to keep your eyes open for the people walking, but that's true. But as far as like the turns and the parking and all these type of things, like it's really easy. Like it's not super congested or confusing. It's very grid-like, so it's easy navigation, which is really good. Like, cause trying to deliver in a place when like at Hot Lips, because they do delivery too, and I help them deliver. There was areas there that I just hated driving because it was just so fucking, the turns and the traffic and the way the lights and just everything was just frustrating, and it felt dangerous too. I actually almost got hit because I ran a red light because I didn't even see that there was a light there. Like the light, the sunlight was coming in, and I was like turning a curve, and then all of a sudden there was a street light, and I didn't even see the street light until I was all the way through it. Luckily somebody had seen me, so they stopped. But anyway, so far I haven't seen a situation like that, or even really close to that. So that's really good. Plus I'm making, like on average, it's averaging, anywhere from $23 to $25 an hour just to deliver pizzas. And Domino's now, I mean, it's been like 5 years since I've worked for them, so a lot has changed, but they have this new app that essentially just plugs in your delivery or deliveries if you're doing more than one. And all you do is you tap fucking go pretty much, and it loads the destination into your map, and it tells you exactly how to get there, and it keeps track of your tips, it keeps track of everything that you did, so it's just easier to manage everything and to get to the place. So that's awesome. I'm really glad they did that. That's the one thing I like about Domino's. They are very efficient. Their food is, I mean, it's poison, man. It's addictive poison, to be honest. Like, there's no other sweet way of putting it. It is what it is. But they are efficient when it comes to getting shit done. So I do like that aspect about the company. So anyway, yeah, that's going pretty good. I work tomorrow, and then I think he's going to get me working, like, he might have me doing 5 days or 4 days, but it's going to be 2 long closing shifts on Saturday, Sunday, and then 2 other like late shifts where I'm just staying late. I'm not actually closing, but they're still gonna be good hours. So I should be getting around 30, maybe give or take a little bit more, a little bit less hours a week, which is good. And I was talking to another dude who said they had a driver who was working like 40, 50 hours a week. Like he just tried to max it out as much as he could. And I guess last year he grossed, or the gross net, I don't know, but he made $72,000 last year, or I think it was last year, without adding the about $15,000 or $13,000 he spent on maintenance. So he really took in about over $80,000. But because there is a lot of maintenance and wear and tear on your vehicle, you got to pay for the fucking damage and the upkeep and all this and that. So it ended up, like, his actual take home after all that was $72,000 just for delivering pizza. So I've been telling people this for years. Like, it really is a lucrative gig. Like, a lot of these people I work with, a lot of the older cats that choose to deliver, you know, they all have like degrees and they're very well educated and they've had like their own companies and businesses and all these type of things, but they choose to deliver from time to time because the money is so good and the job is so easy. So especially if you're a good driver and you don't mind doing all that shit. So anyway, I just want to let you guys know that. And yeah, all right, I love you guys. You know, take care. All right, bye.